Hi, this is PRIYA, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, Dr. SNSRCAS College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss about factorial program in PHP. How to solve the factorial program using PHP. That is our topic today. Let's see how to solve it. First, open a notepad to write your PHP program. You know how to start your PHP program. Open tag, question mark, PHP and closing tag, question mark with the closing tag. Within this part you can write your PHP program. Today our topic is factorial program. Like C, same double slash is used to set the command line. So this double slash is used to fix the command lines for the PHP program. For solving the PHP program, we require two variables. One is n variable, because to which number we need to find the factorial value. So we are going to fix into n. So here we are going to find the factorial value for 5. So we just assign the 5 to n. And second variable is fact variable. You can declare any kind of variable, whatever you like. So here I am assigning the fact variable. Here I am naming the fact is my variable, which is used to store your factorial value. So in factorial, we are going to perform the multiplication process. That means if we give 5 is input, this program will calculate the multiplication from 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So the resultant value is the factorial value. So here the process is multiplication process. So resultant variable should be assigned by 1. Otherwise, if you set as 0, when it is multiplied with any number, everything will become a 0. So whenever you are using the multiplication process in your processing statement, just fix the resultant variable as 1. So here I am setting the factorial value as 1. Here I am going to use the for loop to solve the factorial program, because you can think yourself, you can assume yourself. So we are going to perform this kind of execution, means automatically just check. So here the last number is 1 and it is incremented as 2, then it is incremented as 3. So step by step increment means automatically you can use for loop. So here we are going to perform the recursive operation, that is we are going to start from 1 to the 5, that is n value. So using by the I loop, using by the I counter variable, we are going to increment 1 by 1 by I. So initially we are setting the I value as 1 and the n value is 5. So when the I reaches to 5, by incrementing 1 by 1, the loop will be ended up. So this is our concept. So see, first we declare initial variable, the counter variable I equal to 1. This is, we are going to perform like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we set the initial value as 1, and the loop, when the loop it comes to n, means when the I value is reaches to, it crosses the n value. So n is a variable, so $n. So if my I value overtakes the n value, it comes out from the loop, and each and every time I should be incremented. So what we assign, so here we are going to do the initial processing step. So our resultant will be stored into the variable fact. So in this fact we already assigned one value, that is known 1. Why we assign means because we are going to store our value to fact into the one, our incremental, our starting value is stored into I. So based on I only we are going to perform this looping operation. So fact into star I, sorry, $I. Okay, that means what will happen? Initially fact we assigned 1. Now fact is equal to here 1 into, what will happen means 1 into our I value is 1 into 1 equal to 1, which is stored into the variable fact. So our new value is 1 to fact. Okay. So when it sees the the end of the loop statement, it automatically the loop goes and increment the I value. Now I becomes as 2. So 2 is less than, what is our n value? 5. 2 is less than 5, condition is true, so it enters to the loop. The new fact value is 1. Okay, so say it assigns the value, it substitutes the value. The new fact value is 1. What is our new I value? 2. So 1 into 2, the new fact value is 2. So new fact value, fact will stores now as 2. Here I am using command line, that means I am explaining no. For the purpose of explaining, I am using this command line. It is not taking for the process. Okay. So similar, when it sees the outer loop, that is end of the end of the loop statement, it comes and increment the I value. So now I becomes as 3. So already fact stores 2. The new I value is 3. 1 into 3 is equal to, already fact value is 2. Our new I values, fact value is 2. New I value is 3. 2 into 3 equal to 6. Okay. So new fact value is 6 now. And now it says the closing bracket. Now I becomes as 4. 4 is also less than 5. So it enters to the loop. Already our fact stores what? 6. And our I value is 4. 6 into 4 is equal to 24. Our new fact value is 24. When it says the closing bracket, I will comes and increment. Now I becomes as 5. Already fact stores 24 now, but I becomes as 5. So 24 into 5, 120. Now fact stores the value 120. Then it sees, when it sees the looping and looping, so it increments the I value. Now I becomes as 6. 6 is not less than 5, and also 6 is not is equal to 5. So it comes out from the loop. So after coming out from the loop, we just want to print our output. So our resultant is stored in the variable fact, because fact only stores the result value, that is 120. So after coming out the loop, you just print the fact value. So echo is a statement which is used to print the values in PHP. Echo fact. So if we simply, it prints echo, that means or it stores 120. It just simply prints 120. But we need to display some information, that is the factorial value of which number? $n. $n is the resultant. Okay, so whatever you used within a double quotation, everything will be simply printed, and outside the double quotation should be a variable or identifier. Here n, what n stores, that will be printed, what fact stores, that will be printed. Okay, so n is 5 and fact is 120. So what will be the expected output? The factorial value of 5 is 120. Okay, let's check. Let's compile and execute the program. Just save this. Control S. So where do you want to save? In XAMPP folder. In HD docs, you can create any folder name. Here I am created one folder rows. In that I am storing my program. Or I am storing means my program. My program.php I stored, because PHP programs would have an extension of php.php, and I set all files, and I just save this file, my pgm.php saved, and just open any browser, or I'm just opening the Google Chrome. So how do you open your local XAMPP server? Using the local host, and your folder name is rows, localhost rows. So my file name is myprogram.php. So this is my file name. So it shows the output, the factorial value